connection was bad earlier. So that's why I said I'm just gonna record this and send to you. All right. So okay, this is just a market review for last week. Please make sure you watch the top-down analysis that I did. All right, top-down analysis that I did. So it's almost evening. My voice usually reduced. Like my voice is like as if it's charged in the morning. Once we get into us evening, it's getting tired. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But anyways, so let's dive into this because I want you guys to be able to fix your mistake once you wrong. When you're wrong, all right? Nobody's perfect in this market. I do make mistakes too, and fix it later on. What am I looking for? Why is this? Oh, okay, it was up here. Okay, I wanted to delete this. Okay, so if you look at NASDAQ, right? If you look at NASDAQ, based on where we were before, right? Price was relaxing on this fair value gap. So there's one thing I want you to know. Let me cut this. There's some tips that I want you to study. You understand? Which I'm also going to be studying. There's some tips I want you to study. All right? So looking at NASDAQ, we have a fair value gap up and we have a fair value gap down. All right? So there's something that I noticed here. No, sorry, let me go on with the weekly. This daily thing, I need to, okay, let me actually go on weekly. Sorry, on the daily. Let's just do it daily because daily looked more clear here. Okay, so when you're looking at this two fair value gap now, what will you notice first? See daily. Let me leave this. Okay, this weekly one, when price bounced here, we closed below 50% of this fair value gap. That is already telling us that there is weakness on the buy side, on the buy pressure or buy momentum. It's already a weakness already. All right. So why am I pointing out these things for you? These are the things that when you see them in the market, you'll be like, okay, it's likely that the buy might not continue, but let me wait for more confirmation. What is the more confirmation that you want to wait for? Remember, I used to tell you guys that when we have a structure like this, how am I going to draw this to get the accurate thing? When we have a structure, okay, when we have a structure like this, okay, when we have a structure like this, always remember this thing. Always remember it is a big confluence in the market. When we have a structure like this, and market, we overlap, we reclaim a fair value gap, all right? There was a fair value gap on the left, all right? Price came, sorry, my drawing is a little bit off, but you get what I mean, right? Price was coming here, maybe it's coming from up. I need to draw this thing very well. Maybe it's coming from up, and there's a fair value gap here. And of course, price closed above it. It doesn't matter if you create a fair value gap or not. What you'll be expecting is for a retest. You retest into it and go. This might not be a fair value gap also. It might be an order block also that is being created. But as long as we closed below this, this becomes a support level for you. You will hear me talk about more of support and resistance. All right? Because I don't know what name to give it again. That's just the name I'm going to call them. All right? So when we disrespect, we use it as a level where price want to push higher from. Okay? So what happened in this case? First of all, we tried to close above it. It didn't happen. We already closed below 50%. Price just went back up here. There could be something that it tested here. But if you look at what actually happened, look at this. There was a fair value gap here. We closed below it. Let's actually take off this fair value gap first. We closed below it, and what happened? It doesn't matter if we create a new fair value gap or not, but we're not going to jump into the trade, of course. We want to look for a confirmation. So what happened next? See, guys, this wasn't the first time that I mentioned this. Not because I saw it now means, oh, I have to mention it now. No. For those that have been following me, I've mentioned this a lot of times. I will tell you that when you see this and it aligns with an order block, where is the order block? This is the order block. You can say this is the order block. This candle here could be your order block, or maybe this one will be your order block. It didn't tap, it doesn't matter. You understand? But one thing that you want to do is that when price come back there, based on what is happening, what is happening? Well, let me make this as my order block, but let me delete it. What is happening? Look at what is happening. Price came from a fair value gap. Disrespect this. Boom, boom. See, let me tell you one thing. This market will always print the same thing. Every fucking time. It will print this same signatures is what it prints every time. Look at this reversal here. What happened here? We disrespect a fair value gap. We closed this. We didn't close properly. We didn't close properly. But I bet you, if we go on a lower time frame, we might see a fair value gap maybe up here that got disrespected. But we don't want to jump into that now. So look at this. This is a reversal. All right. Okay. You might say, what about this? It cannot happen every time. When you see this, look at this here. When you see this, okay, when you see this, you want to wait for a confirmation before we go down. All right. And again, looking at this level, of course, there was nothing up here. There was nothing up here. There was nothing up here. Also, there was nothing up here. But price is at all-time high. So it can reverse from anywhere. You understand? So, but again, if we look at where price is coming from here, we will see there's a fair value gap that price reacted off from on 4 hour. I remember this trade. There's a fair value gap that price reacted off from and created an order block. So boom, going up. Look at here. It reacted off this, but did it create an order block here? Nope. It didn't create an order block going saying that we want to go higher. You understand? So these things are things that you need to study, not just using them as entry of lower time frame only. You understand? You need to see these things on higher time frame. Then you'll be like, okay, I see this now. Okay. If you remember, while I was sharing my stuff in the group, okay, what did I mention? If you can remember what I mentioned, I have this level marked out yellow, or was it red? I don't remember, but I have this level marked out because I have to have it marked out. I have to. I've seen something there. I'm not going to ignore it. I have it marked out. And I said that I want to see if we can close above here, use it as a support, then go higher. I'm not just, open my mouth, don't say anything that I feel like. It's based on what I see. Then as soon as we didn't see that, price started dropping. What did I do? I started scalping. I didn't swing because I still want to see more information because I've already missed this one. It wasn't so clear to me because of where price is coming from. It doesn't still matter. You continue. So that was the reason why for the drop. So if another person tell you another reason why for the drop, it could be based on their strategy, based on their approach to the market. You understand? So what happened next after that drop? Of course, we had another fair value gap, which is more confirmation. All right? And what did this fair value gap line up with? Let me mark it as a fair value gap. I hope you guys understand my color of my charts and all that. The green ones are usually fair value gaps. For those who don't know, green ones are fair value gap. This yellow one is reclaim fair value gap. Then the gray one is my order block. The gray one, look at them here. I don't use much. I need to even delete some of these things that are here. I've deleted them from my phone, but they didn't go out here. I don't use all these things anymore, these ranges. This was when I was doing my smart money concepts. Because let me tell you the truth, many things are not needed in this market. You can choose not to trade Asian range and still make good profit because you know what you're waiting for. You can sometimes I bring out my Asian range sometimes. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Hope this thing is recording. We had this level here. Okay, as soon as we have this level, that is telling us that okay, we also gonna drop. And apart from this level, what else do you see? There's so many confluence. Look left. We finally closed above this, below this. And what did price do? He used it as a support. A support. I love this. I love it. He used it as a support. To do what? To push price down, lower. Why some people were still trying to buy. How much do you have in your accounts that you think you can break above this thing and be going high? I do tell traders, go with the order flow. Don't try. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. Okay? I'll be telling you a lot of things. Okay? Market doesn't just reverse. Come on, that's crazy. It doesn't just reverse. Let's say higher time frame was dropping, then it slowed down. On 15 minutes started doing this. You'll be like, okay, it's time to buy. That's a dumb trade. Can only move like this, maybe move like this and drop again. You understand? Market doesn't just go down, 15 minutes do this and it's to start reversing. No. Only when it does that is, I'm rewiring your brain now. Rewiring your brain. Only when it does that is, if order flow is already bearish, like during New York section, you might see it go up to trick buyers, then drop. You understand? But it won't happen on higher time frame. Maybe it might just be this week that you see here. Will be 15 minutes, we'll do go up. Traders will chase it, then it will drop. Okay? And when it's dropping, all you just have to do, wait for it to slow down. When it slows down, then you find your entry. That is how I catch so many entries. You understand? But those entries, you really need to know when. That is another thing that I need to teach. You need to know when. There's market have like how many phase? This is something that I'm still studying, that I'm still gonna put out there. There's so many things in my head that I need to put out there. So there's many phases. There is when the market will impulse, right? You know it, but can you tell when? You understand? Can you tell when and where? Not just, oh, we have an impulse, we have a correction, we have a reversal. Can you tell when and where? Can you tell when what you will see? These are the things that you need to study. Okay? I'm still gonna put it out there. Of course, I can't cover everything in one video. All right? I can't cover everything in one video. But with the reviews that I'm doing, it's enough for you to trade. Okay? So there is an impulse, there will be a correction, there will be another impulse. Maybe this one could turn to a reversal. All right? This is how the market moves on higher time frame. We can't start a reversal on 15 minutes alone. Nope, we can't do that. Only when, let me repeat it again. Only when you will see as if 15 minutes went up, lower time frame, and start pulling that, you'll be like, oh, we're reversing. No, we were still on downtrend. That was market just doing this and taking out more tricking buyers, then continue on the higher time frame. You understand? You must see a higher time frame. You must see the reversal on a higher time frame before you see structures changing. And you must see all this kind of signatures in the market. There's so many signatures out there to see. All right, so let's continue. So now, I think I'm going to post this on YouTube so that many other people can benefit from it. All right, I think I'll be doing that, posting it also on YouTube, my market reviews. All right, so now, where did we stop? So as you can see, there's so many confluence that tells you that we're still going down. So you trying to buy up is a dumb decision, right? You understand? But of course, we are all dumb once trading based on what we didn't know. But as soon as you start knowing it, being dumb is not an insult. You understand? But I don't have to even explain myself. But anyways, once you don't know it, you don't know it. But once you know it, you start practicing it. Start practicing it on a demo account. You understand? Practicing it on a demo account, get educated with it, then before you can do your thing. All right. So, seeing this now, if this market wants to reverse, go up. I don't see it reversing here. That's why I ignore this. I want to see this act as another support. Why? Why don't I try to see it go up from here? Why? Because of where it's coming from. All right. Market moves from internal to external. Anyhow you want to call it, you want to name this one external and name this one internal, that is up to you, man. But I've made a video on this. Market moves from internal to external. What do I mean by that? Market moves from an order block or a fair value gap, it takes out liquidity. All right? You move from here, it takes out liquidity. You move from here, it takes out another liquidity. You move from here, it takes out another liquidity. You understand? This is the basic. You have to put this in your head. All right? It has to come to an order block or a fair value gap or whatever, support and resistance, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever you're trading. You have to come to a level, then continue. So now, do you want to be a trader who wants to be catching the reversal? That is up to you. I don't want to be that trader. You understand? Because we're not sure how far this reversal will go. That's why we don't want to buy from here. All right? It will take a lot of experience before you buy from here. But I don't want to be that trader. All right? So we let it do its thing. We let it pull back to where you want to pull back to. And trust me, once this market pull back to wherever it's pulling back to, complete, you will know. I swear, that is why I love this market. Anything that it wants to do, it will show you. You will know. That's why I got so pissed off yesterday, because of the stupid broker that I was using on this. What's their stupid name again? Okay, they're not stupid because sometimes they're actually good. So it mixed up the whole thing. By the time I saw it, it was already too late. You understand? I was looking for an order block that we could push from. I've made a video on order block. That's the definition of order. That's the order block that I use. And I've gotten many traders that told me that appreciate, oh bro, just with that your order block strategy, I'm profitable now. Because what more do you need from trading? What more? Like, you don't need any much fancy thing. Just order block, fair value gap, highs and lows. That's all. That is all. See, with this thing that I mentioned now, with higher time frame, order flow, with these things that I mentioned now, you'll be able to conquer this market. You'll be able to conquer it. You don't even need a previous day low or a previous day high or anything. You don't need all that. You really don't need it. You can need it, but this order block, fair value gap, highs and low are the major things. Support and resistance. They are the major things that you need, because that is where the big move comes from. That is where the big move comes from. Because you want to be on that side whereby you take a trade and the trade will move to your direction. You're wrong, you're able to see it quickly that you're wrong. That's better way to trade, because you cannot. I cannot always be right. I cannot always be right. You cannot always be right. You understand? So, as I usually say, if you're bored of the video, of course you can turn it off and go sleep. You understand? Go sleep. Go do other things. But if you want to trade, bro, I will lead you, show you how this thing is being done, because I've put together a system that actually works. Actually, I didn't copy it from anybody. Yeah, shout out to ICT, because I took a lot of stuff from him. You know, I took a lot of stuff from that man, and I don't even, I appreciate him a lot. But let's continue. So, as I'm doing my breakdown, showing you things, all right? So just make sure you always write things down, all right? So you can go back and watch that order block video, so you get it. So what do we have here? We can clearly see so many things are lining up here. There's an order block. I'm here. So I wanted to see the signature that would tell me that we're ready to push down, all right? So because the next phase will be an impulse phase. It's gonna be an impulse phase. So I waited for that, but I missed to catch it from above, but I still caught it. I still caught a lot of pips, because when price is moving, there's a continuation. Remember I told you, when it slows down, that is when you wanna see if the sell wants to continue. It slows down on higher time frame, right? Price is moving, it slows down here, it's moving, it slows down here, it's moving, reverse from here. All right, and this is a higher time frame. Price move, slow down. Now I want to see if he wants to continue moving again to where, I don't know. He move, it slow down, move, slow down, move, slow down. So this, when you miss it, let it go. Let it go. Don't try to catch. Let it slow down. You find an entry and you continue higher. All right, even if you trade this as your lower time frame, you're still good. Even if you just trade this, you're still good, bro. You're still good. Okay, so I'm just using daily to give you this example, but I don't trade daily like that. I prefer weekly and 4 hour and 15 minute, 5 minute. So back to where I was. So we waited for this, and what happened? Boom. What's happening here? Okay, so we waited for this, and price pushed down, and this is where we ended during the week. This is where it all ended. This is based on higher time frame. What is going on here? Okay, so this is where we stopped during the week, all right, based on daily. Okay, so if we go on 4 hour, sorry guys, so if we go on 4 hour, it's basically the same thing. All right, if you mark out those levels, it will also give you the same information. All right, to give you the same information, you can see this first level, price tried to break above, it didn't break. All right, this is where I told everyone that I need to see a break above this. If you break above it, because there's already some liquidity here, but one thing about this thing is that you don't know when he wants to come take those liquidity. All right, so I updated in the group, I want to see it. If we break here, I want to see it here act as a support, then continue higher. But that didn't happen, and we went down, and we used this as sorry, I meant resistance. So I'm not used to this calling this support and resistance thing. So we use this to go down lower. All right. So, but one thing again is that you never know when price wants to use this as support, as resistance. All right. We just keep trading this structure. But if this add as a confluence, we add it. If it doesn't add, we let it go. Okay. We trade what we see. All right. Because price using this as support again, it will tell me that, oh, this thing is actually slow, because I want to see speed. I want to see Nas like move. Maybe if it wants to slow down, maybe it could slow down here. There's another block here. It can actually slow down here. Then maybe get a pullback back into these levels. You understand? I consider this already broken. Maybe we can have something like this, then drop. All right, or maybe from here we want to start seeing a pullback. All right, because again, looking at this price action here, there was a fair value gap here, fair value gap to another block. Those who understand. I've made a video on it. If you don't understand, you can go watch it. From fair value gap to another block, that's a high probability that we'll get a reaction. Something big is going to happen here at this level. So I think I will actually leave my chart like this and see how we react into this level. All right, so guys, I really want you guys to get this. This is a very easy approach to the market. You understand? Don't let any other person tell you something else, that hey, we want to catch a pullback. Man, fuck that. We don't need those pullbacks. All right, it's a distraction. It's a big distraction. All right, just follow me. Let's grow together. Suggest this YouTube channel to your other friends. I will be dropping more videos like this. All right, be dropping more videos like this. You'll be learning a lot from it. When you make a mistake, you can easily go back and fix your mistake. All right, so again, this is the second video that I'm dropping this weekend. This video was supposed to be for my OctaFX traders, but decided to make it public because of what happened. So yeah, if you guys have any question, you can text me. My number is always there. You can text me if you need like one-on-one mentorship. If you want to learn more about structure, you can text me. You understand? If you want some free contacts, you can join my free Telegram group. group. I share a lot of things there for free. All right, because I want everybody to learn. I want everybody to learn this thing. Market trading is not that difficult. What makes it difficult is that we try to force what is not there. When you try to force what is not there, you can be lucky sometimes. But being lucky, if you take a trade and you're lucky in it, you shouldn't be happy. Don't be happy. Don't smile. Don't even rejoice, because when you're happy, you go do it again and you lose more than what you made. But when you take a trade, lucky trade, bro, don't try it again. Go study and use that money to trade properly next time. Okay? Because many are not lucky in this game. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I will see you again next week. Okay? I want you guys to make to catch some good pips. Watch my top-down analysis so I can understand more on just watch this video and that one join together this weekend. Study. I've given you a lot of tips here. So yeah, that's it now for now. Bye. Please, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I always forget to tell people about that. But make sure you subscribe, okay? Make sure you like. I want to see likes on this. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's take this YouTube to another level, so other people will benefit from it too. Not only you. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy and try to learn alone. Okay? You can see what I'm giving you here. You can see the way this level even acted here. These things are the support and resistance in the market. Alright? These are the support and resistance in the market. Because imagine that you traded this. You found your level here. How many pips is this? Which I'm still holding trade from here. I mean, a lot of pips. You don't even want to see. You want to see it. That's it. You don't want to see it. Anyways, that's it for now. Now I've said this many times, but for sure, that's it for now.